up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm back with another video. Now in this video, this man, the caption says in this video, ladies, I keep telling y'all men aren't difficult. Y'all make it difficult by being difficult. So I want y'all to hear what he had to say. Shout out to him. Make sure you chime in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts on this one. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you like the content, share and like the video, and hit that bell to be notified when I upload new content or go live. Let's get into the video. Here we go.
This is the men's side. This is what we need. Head. You know how much that costs? $0, huh? Are you following me? Let me break this down. Coaching. You know how much that costs? $0. Oh man, we getting down.
Now wait a minute. Now on the other side, he has nails, 150, hair, 250, I guess, etc. What is that? $300, and then food, $200. So this is what the women would cost to have the woman. So now he's pointing out. Oh my God. What the cost is from a man. Let's continue. This is hilarious.
Let me see. Hold on, wait. You see what that say? I'm sorry. You know how much it costs to get that? $0. Hold on, wait. Let me give you one more just to make sure. Baby, you was right. You know how much that cost? You ain't gonna believe how much that cost. $0. And I would spell accountability up here, but I don't want to look stupid. I'm gonna try to do it anyway. Accountability. You know how much that costs to take accountability? $0. Baby, what I'm trying to tell y'all is to keep us don't cost you nothing, and you can't even do that.
Listen. Once again, he's making logical sense. A lot of times it doesn't take a whole lot to please a man, in my opinion. I think women make things more difficult than they need to be because of their feelings and what they're thinking and watching somebody else, how their, man is treating them. And then you get a wild hair up your butt and start thinking that you're comparing your man to her man and what he does for her. And then now you're causing a problem with your relationship, trying to compare your man to somebody else, making him think that he, trying to tell him that he needs to be doing X, Y, Z because you saw somebody else's man do it for them. You should never do that. Women are stuck in this mentality that I don't know if it'll ever change, women are always right. There's no accountability. They think they know what's best. They try to tell men how to be men, try to tell men what to do. But then you can't tell them anything. You want a leader, you want this, you want that from a man. But if you get a man that's a leader and he's leading, then he's too controlling. You got a problem with it. He's a narcissist. It's just too much strangeness going on with a lot of these women in this day and age. And I just think the women play a big factor in why a lot of relationships don't work. If you have a woman who can wake up one day who's been married for years and just say, I woke up one day and I just felt like this wasn't for me anymore, and you leave, that is a major problem. It shows you the severity of the mentality of a lot of women and how they think and how they move. Women respond to how they think. So if they feel they're sad, they're going to be sad, and they're going to blame you for them being sad. They're going to blame you for everything that's going wrong in their mind, as if you can read their mind and know what it takes to fix them mentally. They're going to blame it on you if they don't feel happy. And I don't think that it's the job of anyone to make you happy 24/7. That's something that you have to work on within yourself. So we got a lot of people out here, a lot of women out here who are mentally disturbed, and they're not getting any help. And it's playing out in relationships. And then the relationships fall apart, and then they still don't understand why and blame the man, not realizing they're walking around with a bunch of trauma, a lot of unresolved, unhealed trauma that they haven't worked out. And every relationship that they get in is going to be a problem. Now we have this idea that men have to pay all the bills and do all these things, and these women don't want to do anything in return. They're special. They're privileged. And as a man, you got to be under them and chasing them and doing all this. This is crazy work. And then wondering why men are walking away and there's no relationships, healthy relationships to be found. It doesn't make any sense when men are saying, listen, these are the things that we want. They're pretty simple. Hey, even if you got a man, he willing to work with you. He's willing to do what's necessary to make the relationship work. But this is what I want. I just want some loving. I want you to make me feel special. I want you to, give me something to eat. I'm hungry. I'm going out. I'm working all day. I want to come home to a clean house and a safe environment and a clean environment and a nice meal on the table. I just want some loving, some food. Rub my head, tell me you love me, and that's it. Most men are not asking for all of the things that these women are expecting from men for nothing in return. But the hardest thing for a lot of women to do is to do the simplest things that the men are asking for. Hey, work with me. Be cooperative. Don't be so angry all the time and bitter and mad and aggressive. Be a little bit more understanding. Hey, I'm human. I'm trying. I'm doing the best I can. I'm taking care of things. Work with me. Don't be so quick to shoot me down and disrespect me and things of that nature. Do you see I'm here? I want to be here. I'm working with it. Work with me. That's what they're saying. But that's the hardest thing for a lot of women to do because they're like, well, look, you need to be doing this. You should be doing this, when half of these women aren't doing what they should be doing and what they need to do. If we flip the script, we look at a bunch of these women, they're nowhere near what they need to be and what they should be doing when it comes to any man in a relationship. But for some reason, because you're a woman and you have a vagina, you get a pass. Oh, you could do whatever you want, but a man has to be the world and do everything for you. That idea has to change. That is not how that's supposed to go. And I think women have been believing that and been brainwashed to think that for so long, especially in our communities. This is why we're such a mess and we're so out of order within our community. And we're the ones at the bottom because we have broken communities. Everybody else is still working together and they work together when they have to. And they work together because they were taught and raised to, because they understand the importance of it and how that can take them a lot further than separated. Two is better than one. Both of you are able to create and make money, so that helps out, as opposed to you having to spend every dime that you got out here to take care of your bills and your lifestyle. And then when it runs out, now you don't have anything. Everybody want to get to the bag and all this other situationships and all this. But at the end of the day, you're going to realize one way or another how important it is to have that stability there, how important a man is, how important having someone there as your support and love and all of it, how all of that plays out. People are going to start to see the importance of that, because I think they are starting to see it, whether they admit it or not. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is what it is. You can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink. You can give the information, but people have to be willing to accept it. And I think a lot of women realize they made a lot of mistakes, and it's going to catch up to you. There are always consequences for the choices that you make in life. And that's for all of us. So listen, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell to be notified when I upload new content. Share and like the video, y'all. Chime in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.